How does benchmarking work? Benchmarking means learning from the best. To find out how good one's own performance is, information on comparable companies is evaluated. Comparisons are made against certain areas or processes only, not the whole company. In IT benchmarking, we compare the costs and efficiency of information technology in companies which have similar requirements and complexity. Why? As a production factor, IT is one of the crucial elements in the success or failure of a company. Naturally, not always to the same degree. If the company were a racing boat and IT the engine would always have to be state-of-the-art, large and powerful. In a sailing yacht, the IT engine would be of relatively minor importance, as it would only be used for docking maneuvers. So, the more a company depends on IT, the greater its influence on success, and the more investment that is made in IT and its adjoining areas, and the greater the potential to optimize costs and performance, the greater the risk of forfeiting market relevance through IT areas that are less than optimum.
First of all, your internet connection, the type of internet connection you have, the speed at which that internet connection operates, the upload and download speed, the ISP, who you have your ISP, who is your ISP, could all determine, and the distance from the exchange could all determine how well you are able to browse a website. Additionally, the type of software that you have, the type of browser that you have, and whether or not that browser is up to date can impact on your experience when you are trying to view websites on the internet. Hardware, the type of computer you're using, the specification of the computer, the size of the monitor, how well it interacts with the server, the age, the connection method, whether or not it's wired or wireless, the type of router you have, all of these again would have an effect or will affect how well you're able to access websites. Other factors would include the security software you have on your system, the features on that software. If you have a firewall, the firewall may block some sites or block them altogether, or you may have problems accessing certain sites based on the firewall settings. Other factors would include how many other users are using the internet at the same time. If you're in a large building on a floor at work where everybody's accessing the internet or a specific site at the same time, it may cause the site to crash. The position of the router, that's self-explanatory. The building construction and the type of material the building is made of can interfere with the signals from the server or the wireless signals that you have. And let's talk about signals. Other types of signals in the area can definitely hamper, hinder, or cause some kind of interference with your ability to access the internet or websites. Let's look at some of the server-side factors quickly. Server hardware, type of hardware, the person who has the server uses, the specification, the age of the hardware, whether or not there are a number of sites running on the server. And it's not unusual for people or businesses who offer hosting to have what is known as a shared platform, where they have many sites on the server operating simultaneously.